On a quiet hill just outside the city of Jerusalem, there was a wooden cross. It stood tall and strong, and as the sun began to set, it cast long shadows over the ground. But on this hill, something extraordinary had happened, something that would change the world forever. A man named Jesus had come to this very hill, not because he had done anything wrong, but because he loved every person in the world, including you and me, so much that he was willing to make the greatest sacrifice of all. He was willing to give up his life to show just how deep his love was. Before Jesus went to the cross, he gathered his friends around him. His disciples, those who had walked with him, listened to his teachings and seen the miracles he performed, were all there. They didn't fully understand what was about to happen, but they knew something was coming. Jesus knelt and prayed to God, asking for strength, knowing the pain and suffering he would face. "Father, if it is possible, take this cup from me. But not my will, but yours be done," he said. Jesus knew his Father's will was greater, and he trusted God's plan, even though it would be so hard. Later that night, Jesus was arrested. His friends scattered, afraid and confused, but he remained calm. He knew that this was the moment his Father had planned for him. He would show the world the depth of God's love in a way no one could ever forget. The soldiers took Jesus and made fun of him. They mocked him, calling him the King of the Jews, and placed a crown of thorns on his head. They beat him, and he carried the heavy cross to the hill. Through all the pain, Jesus never stopped loving the people who hurt him. His heart was filled with compassion, even for those who did not understand. When Jesus reached the top of the hill, he was nailed to the cross. As he hung there, suffering, he looked at the people below and said, "Father, forgive them, for they do not know what they are doing." Even in the worst of pain, Jesus showed love and forgiveness. The sky turned dark and the earth shook. People who had come to watch were filled with wonder and awe. It was as if the entire world was holding its breath. And then, with one final cry, Jesus said, "It is finished." He had completed the work his Father had sent him to do. He had shown the greatest love anyone could ever show. By his sacrifice, he made it possible for all of us to be forgiven, to have peace with God, and to know that we are loved beyond measure. As Jesus breathed his last breath, his friends, though sad, knew that this wasn't the end. Jesus had said that he would rise again, and on the third day, he did. He rose from the dead, proving that God's love was stronger than anything, even death itself. And so, every year on Good Friday, we remember the incredible love that Jesus showed us. We remember that he gave his life so that we could have life, and we are thankful for the greatest gift of all, God's love which never ends. The end. This story reflects the heart of Good Friday, focusing on the sacrifice of Jesus and his immense love for humanity. It's a peaceful, reflective story that helps children understand the depth of Christ's love and the significance of his actions. Have a blessed Good Friday. Don't forget the incredible love and sacrifice of Jesus, who gave his life for us all. Let's take this time to reflect on his love and grace, wishing you peace and joy today and always. It's a beautiful way to keep the spirit of the day alive while sharing a meaningful message. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that bell for more amazing adventures and bedtime tales. Until next time.